Hello and welcome back everybody to the channel. Join me in today's review of a new Audi Q8. Before we go any further in the review, special thanks to Porsche Inter Auto and their Audi dealership for making this video possible. I will put all their info in the description below. Welcome back everybody. Like I said earlier, in today's review we will go through all exterior interior details. We check the practicality test, of course, of this new facelifted Audi Q8. This model has been facelifted in 2024 and now comes with some very interesting design details such as new LED daytime running lights, especially with this new matrix LED technology. Similar approach is on a rear lights, more of that a little bit later when we check the rear end. A couple of interesting details worth mentioning with this particular model. This is a 55 TFSIe, which means it's a plug-in hybrid model powered by a V6 petrol engine, 340 horsepower plus electric motor. Total power output is around a little bit less than 400 horsepower. Another interesting detail on this model, this exterior color is called a Sakhir Gold metallic, and if you ask me, this is one of the best colors you can choose for your new Audi Q8, especially with a black optic pack, which of course includes with this model we have gloss black wheels, gloss black side mirrors and grille. Let's start this exterior walk around with a front end design and details. Of course, like I said earlier, new design for the daytime running lights. With this particular model we have a matrix LEDs. Below that we have washers, always useful solution, especially now in the winter months. In the lowest part we have a front parking sensors. Again, some new design details with a facelifted model, this grille design, and also for a 2025 model year we have the new Audi logo. Moving quickly on a driver's side profile, now you can see gloss black 23-inch wheels with a Continental Summer tires, and very interesting to see on a luxury premium SUV red brake calipers. More of those gloss black details on a lowest part of a doors. Also we have here on a side mirrors, and of course, being a premium SUV, we have keyless go system on all four doors. Something new with the recently with the Audi models, we have this detail on a B pillar. Of course, B pillar is finished in gloss black, and we have tinted rear windows, always nice and useful solution, especially in the summer months, with more of those gloss black details all around the windows. Now we come to one of the most interesting parts of this Audi Q8, and that is of course this last three quarters. This is of course some type of coupe SUV, and we have a little bit of that sloping and sporty roof lining. Shark antenna on a roof with some type of a small rear spoiler. And now we come to a new rear end, or actually new light design, similar like we saw in the front. New light design. This of course you can program it and choose your favorite design. With this model we have here on a driver's side Q8 detail, again similar like in the front, new Audi logo for 2025 model year. Below that there is a rear camera, and also on a lowest part we have some type of diffuser with a rear parking sensors. One interesting detail on a passenger side, we have the fuel filler cap, and on a driver's side there is a charging port for your electricity. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this new Audi Q8, and especially let me know in the comment section what you think about this, at least in my opinion, absolutely phenomenal exterior color. Let's proceed with the review. We will check the practicality test, of course, on this new Q8, and we will start with the boot, which of course you can open it automatically. And being a SUV, you have pretty wide boot opening. So around 505 liters of boot space you get with the Q8 plug-in hybrid. That is the official number. A little bit of extra storage with some useful nets on a driver's side, some electric functions and shopping bag hook. Also one LED light strip on each side, which is very useful. Everything is finished in this very premium, some type of fabric textile material. A couple of interesting details worth mentioning. This you have of course this flat floor, and this is finished in metal. If you need to slice some heavier and larger items, you can do that. Also you can fold down these rear seats individually, which is great. In these bags over here you have all your cables for the charging. Now we will close it and we will go ahead and check the rear seats, opening the rear door. And now we come to one of the best interior bits of this model, and that is of course these frameless windows, which of course indicates, like I said earlier, this is some type of coupe style SUV. It really looks absolutely phenomenal, at least in my opinion. I'm a big fan of this design. Also with this model we have tinted rear windows, like I said earlier, but we also have these physical shades. We will now talk a little bit about this door design and materials, but one thing first, we have a nice and cool LED logo on a floor. Let's now talk a little bit about this design and materials. Here in the middle part we have some type of Alcantara microfiber details, very soft to the touch, and this center part is finished in some type of leather with a light gray contrasting stitching. One of the most amazing interior parts that you have these ashtrays in the back. Very cool. Probably 99% of these buyers of this model will never smoke, but it's very cool to see that, especially now in 2025. With this particular model we have upgraded Bang & Olufsen premium surround system, and now we come to the interior, finished again in that leather perforated part in the center and also in this lower back area. Similar like on a door design, we have light gray stitching. Isofix anchor points on each side. We can open this center armrest, which is finished in leather, and it reveals 2 cup holders. Welcome now from a rear seats of a new Q8. This driver seat is not for my ideal sitting position. I'm about 184 centimeters, but overall this is my knee room and my foot room. Also for my head I have a couple of centimeters to spare. Now you can see this new door design, and here on a B pillar a couple of interesting details. We have this hook for your maybe coat or something like that, and we have this air vent, which is very useful, I think, especially in these summer months. Couple of interesting and practical stuff. Nets behind each of front seats, 2 air vents in the back. You can set your own climate control, and there are some useful 12-volt socket ports in a lowest area. If you need to carry, let's say, 2 adults of my size, there will be no problem. For now, let's go and check the passenger front seat. Checking out the passenger front seat, similar door design and materials that we saw in the back. Even larger door pockets. I think you can put easily 2 1-liter bottles, of course, and this is very interesting design of this front part. Stitching on this upper section, nice S detail on a side skirt, and these front seats are fully electronically operated, as you can see, and of course exactly the same materials as in the back. Lower back support, very nice, and also in this seating area you can extend this seating part for a longer journeys with a nice and cool S detail on a backrest. And welcome now from a passenger front seat. Let's talk a little bit about materials. Similar like on a door design, very soft materials with a light gray contrasting stitching. We have a 1 air vent here on a far left with a 2 center air vents. We'll talk a little bit more about this center infotainment system and this third screen a little bit more when I go and sit on a driver's seat. A couple of interesting details, some type of aluminum effect in front of me with a nice quattro detail. Very cool to see that. Also more of that aluminum parts in the center console with a light gray contrasting stitching. Opening a glove box, nice in size, finished in this rather luxurious fabric material. This is the gear selector on a Audi Q8 and a little bit of extra storage. We have here 2 cup holders, very nice and sleek design when it's finished. In the center we have huge center armrest, which you can open it, wireless charging, and a little bit of extra storage. And now let's go and check the driver's seat. Welcome now from a driver's seat of a new Q8. In front of me digital dials, a new steering wheel design with a S detail on a lowest part, a very small center airbag, and overall design very sporty with these perforated parts, minus and plus pedals behind the steering wheel. All the buttons are still physical, which is very nice to see. with the new Audi. Also some headlights controls on a far left, and more of that, some type of aluminum details or effect on a door design. Now we come to this center infotainment system. This is actually, you have some type of haptic feedback, which is always interesting and nice to see. This is your center infotainment system, and this third screen is only for your climate control features, which is always nice and useful solution. If we now go and check over here, you have all your apps, radio, media, vehicle, and so on. I will not go through all details, of course, just for you so you can see everything in action. This is your media over here. We'll check quickly the navigation, just so you can see where we are. This is, I think, 3D navigation. Here we are at the Audi dealership in Zagreb. Overall, as you can see, everything works really nice, and the graphics, I think, are very, very good. You can turn off the infotainment system by pressing this button. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this interior in general design. For me personally, I think this is a timeless design, and this will age so well. For the very end of a video, I will put the hazard lights on so we can see them in action. So these are dynamic turn signals here in the back, and similar design in the front. So this is the end of my review, exterior, interior walk around and practicality test of a new facelifted Audi Q8, finished in this absolutely phenomenal Sakhir Gold exterior color. Before I go and wrap this video, big thanks again to Porsche Inter Auto and their Audi dealership for making this video possible. I will put all their info in the description below, and thank you so much for watching this video. Wish you all a very nice day.